away for just a moment. You are here right now, and so am I. I have something to tell you. To tell you something that I know your heart has been waiting to hear. So pay close attention to this message, don't speed through it, and remain with me to the very end, because this message is intended for your heart to hear that I still love you and that I have never stopped loving you. I am loving you, and I want you to find comfort in the truth today. You are protected in my words, and I want you to experience the tranquility that comes from knowing that you are profoundly loved, dear one. If you desire the benefits that come from my Father's hand, express your intention to receive them. Desire, type yes, I need, and watch as I move in your life with power and love. You might be thinking, but God, if you only knew the things I've done, child. I know everything. There is nothing you've done. No thought. You've had no decision you've made. There is nothing you've done. There is nothing you've had no thought you've gone through. May that has been hidden from me. I've seen it all, every mistake, every failure, every wrong turn. And yet I still love you. You cannot out-sin. My love, you cannot fall so deep that my grace cannot reach you. Do you honestly believe that your errors is larger, higher, and deeper than anything you have ever known or imagined, and it is not reliant on your deeds or your worthiness? I love you because you are mine, and nothing you have done can alter that. My love is greater, higher, and deeper than anything you have ever known or imagined. I am aware that you have failed, and I am aware that you have battled. But I want you to know that my love is not conditional. It is not a love that can be withdrawn or lessened, depending on what you do or do not do. My love for you is unwavering and unending, and it will never change. I've been walking with you the whole time, and right now I'm calling you back to me. I know what's going through your mind. You're thinking that I've made too many mistakes and that I've gone too far away. But kid, I've been walking with you the whole time. When it comes to me, there's no such thing as being too far gone. You may feel as if you have reached the lowest point in your life, but even in that state, I am with you. There is no place you can go where my love won't find you. Allow me to remind you of this truth. You are never beyond my reach. Redemption. Regardless of how dark the road you've traveled or how heavy the responsibilities you've carried, I have the ability to make everything fresh. You may believe that your tale is ended, but I see the chapters that have not yet been written. You may believe that you have damaged everything, but I see the masterpiece that is yet to come. I'm standing here with open arms, ready to take everything that you have been waiting for off your shoulders, but you have to allow me in you. Unfolding. Do not walk away from my message. Do not let shame, guilt, or fear persuade you that you are beyond my grasp. Must have faith that my love is sufficient to cover even your darkest times. The world will attempt to define you based on your errors, but I don't see you that way. You are more than the sum of your failures. You are more than your regrets. You are more than your history. In my eyes, you are more than your past. You are my child, and that is the only identity that counts. I am aware that you have erred and that you have fallen, but those faults do not define you. What defines you is my love. You are lovely, redeemed, and loved beyond all measure. I know you've been trying to mend things on your own, trying to make up for the wrongs, trying to show your value. But my child, you don't need to prove anything to me. Stop running away from your responsibilities. What really defines you is the fact that I created you with a purpose, and no mistake you make can cancel that purpose. I still love you even when you fall short, and I'm not going anywhere. You've been walking around with this worry that I'm angry with you, that I'm displeased, that I'm punishing you. Bring your errors to me and let me wash them away with my love and mercy. I will always love you. Listen to me, my child. I am not angry with you. My love for you is bigger than any disappointment you could ever conceive. Yes, there have been times when I have been grieved by the choices you have made. But even in those moments, My heart has been filled with love for you. I am not furious with you. It's not wrath that fills my heart. Rather, it's a profound want to bring you back into the fullness of the life I've intended for you. I am your father, and like any loving dad, I want what's best for you when you wander. I am not a distant, cold God who is waiting to punish you for every mistake you make. I am your father. I'm not here to condemn you. I am here to heal you, to restore you, and to pour out my love on you. I still love you. If you are scared of me, you do not need to hide from me. Come to me just as you are, with all of your worries, mistakes, doubts, and concerns. I am not here to condemn you. I know that lately you have been feeling tired of the struggle, tired of feeling like you are never enough, tired of trying to keep up with the expectations of the world. You may feel as though you are running on empty, as if you are just going through the motions with no real sense of purpose. I know that even when you are unable to love yourself, life can be exhausting. I see your exhaustion and I still love you. I never meant for you to bear all of these responsibilities on your own. I've been waiting for you to come to me and lay it all down at my feet. I've been here waiting for you to come to me. I need you to know something. I see your exhaustion. You don't have to go through this by yourself. I am your strength when you are weak, your refuge when the world gets overwhelming. I want to offer you rest, true, permanent rest, that goes beyond physical tiredness and penetrates deep into your soul. You don't have to keep pretending that you are not exhausted. I will remove the burden off your shoulders and tell you that you are all right, even when you are too exhausted to love yourself. I will love you even when you are too exhausted to love yourself. You may have been overwhelmed with feelings of guilt or shame for things that occurred in your past. Perhaps you believe that you have made mistakes that are too severe for me to continue to love you, that you have crossed a boundary that can be uncrossed. But let me be very clear that there is nothing you have done that I cannot forgive, darling. If my words have spoken to your soul, express your thanks by loving this message, and let it represent the love that is in your heart. My grace is here. You are not beyond redemption, no matter how far you have strayed or how many poor decisions you have made. I am still here giving you forgiveness and providing you a new beginning. I am larger than your failures. My love is stronger than your faults, and you are not beyond redemption. I am ready and willing to forgive you right now. There is no need to hide in shame any longer. Come to me with all of your mess and faults, and I will make you fresh. I will cleanse you, heal you, and set you free. This is the only thing you need to do. Don't click away just yet. There's still time. I know that there are times when you struggle to believe that you are worthy of love. The world has a way of making you feel like you are not enough, as if you have to earn love through your actions, your achievements, or your accomplishments. I want you to know that this is your opportunity to let go of that guilt and embrace the forgiveness that I'm offering you. You don't have to prove yourself to me. You don't have to earn my love because it's already yours. I loved you before you even took your first breath, and my love for you has never wavered. You are precious in my eyes, and I want you to know that you are worthy of love simply because you are mine. I want you to know that you are worthy of love simply because you are mine. There is nothing that can alter that. I am aware that you have been harmed by people who did not love you the way that you deserve. I am aware that those experiences may have caused you to question your value. But I want you to know that you are loved beyond measure, that you are treasured, and that you are loved, and my love for you is not contingent on what you do or don't do. It is permanent, unchanging, and eternal. If you are feeling lost, if you are feeling like life has no purpose anymore, I need you to know that this is not the end of your journey. I still love you. And I still have so much more for you to experience, learn, and grow into. There is more joy, more serenity, and more purpose ahead of you if you are ready to keep going forward. If you are willing to keep moving forward, don't give up now, not while I'm here. I am not done with you yet. The finest parts of your tale are still to come. I still love you, and I am not going to give up on you. Not now, not ever. You may be thinking that I am not going to give up on you. I am right here, providing you the love and support you need to keep going. Feel you have wandered so far off the route that there is no way to come back. But let me remind you of something. I still have a plan for you. The path that you were supposed to follow isn't lost. It's still there waiting for you to return to it, regardless of the diversions, blunders, or wrong turns that you have taken. There is still a future for you that is full of hope. But here is the catch.
QR and barcode scan. Install it now.
I knew you would encounter challenges, and I prepared for them. Your destiny is still within reach. You haven't missed it. You haven't lost your opportunity. I still have a future for you, and it's filled with hope. You have to desire it. You have to be willing to come back to me, and you have to have faith that I can turn things around. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to trust me with your heart, your life, and your future. I want you to remain until the end of this message, because I am about to teach you how to enter into the future that I have planned for you, dear one. Your love for the mission of my word is priceless. If you would like to support this ministry, click here to help continue the work of sharing my truth with your contribution. This is a part of my larger plan, and I want to thank you for your loyal heart. My darling child, I want you to plan your heart, pay close attention to my voice, and follow my lead. This is a momentous event, a beautiful breakthrough that you have been anticipating with everlasting anticipation. I energize you today to prepare to welcome the favors you have desired, for open up your heart to obtain all that I have meticulously organized for you, for your trustworthy supplications have without a doubt. I am certain that confidence is on the horizon, and it is a dream that is deeply rooted in your heart. My ears are filled with uncertainty. The time has arrived for you to get deep and brilliant endowments. This is your time, my beloved. This is your season of elegance. I am prepared to respect your tirelessness and penances from this point forward. Your life will undergo a significant transformation. Will end up being a living reflection of my love and my control, because I am prepared to show supernatural occurrences in your life. The favors that come to you will not be limited to material goods. Rather, they will enhance your soul, fill your soul, and assign you as a carrier of equity to spread trust to those who are less blessed, announcing flexibility for the less fortunate, prisoners and raising the downtrodden. But keep your guard up, my child, since even though unusual occurrences are in store for you, this does not mean that the end of difficulties and tests is harsh. Remember that every one of these obstacles is a stepping stone on the path to progress, strengthening your soul, and each test is a chance to demonstrate your self-assurance and dependence to me. So never waver in your trust or allow questions to overwhelm you. My cherished and permissiveness remain undaunted. Push ahead in prayer and immerse yourself in my love. I will magnify your efforts, your tolerance, and your resilience. I ask you to continue imploring and maintain your trust secured in me, since I am the one who will make your journey successful. Lessons search after exemplary nature and act with compassion, and your journey will be successful to others. I will always be at your side, ready to assist you at every stage. If events unfold in a manner that is not what you anticipated, do not let this debilitate you. Remember that I am all-knowing and will always look out for your best interests. Plan for what is to come, continue to pray, and continue to have faith in me, for I am about to complete something wonderful in your life. Never forget that we are invincible together, because the person who is in you is more important than the person who is in the world. My dear child, Know that it is because of this that I am about to accomplish something beautiful in your life. In the event that you are listening to my voice at this very now, I have orchestrated the events that have led up to this moment, because I have a very important message for you. You are a woman of great quality, who is both ethical and adroit in the way that she deals with difficult situations with strength and beauty. Your heart is kind, and your soul is respectable. You are a warrior imprinted by your unmovable astuteness and bravery. You are a warrior who battles each day with truth and quality. Your confidence is what defines you, and it is what makes you who you are. Fills me with huge love for you. I admire your straightforwardness, your kindness toward others, and especially because you are my kid, I am profoundly delighted of you. I know there are moments when you feel overwhelmed by the issues you face along your route, the obstacles. I want you to know with absolute confidence that I am by your side. I have never cleaned out you, and I will never do so, especially in times like these. May some of the time look more prominent than your quality, and there are moments when you begin to wonder whether you will be able to conquer them. However, I want you to know that I am by your side. The times when you need me the most are the times when you are going through something that is not typical. I allow some difficulties to enter your life, not to discourage you, but to mold you, to strengthen you, and to prepare you for something that is far more significant in the future. When the suffering seems excruciating, remember that I am there for you. A more grounded character, a more deeper confidence, and a more strong belief in me are all things that I am using it to mold within you. You may be wondering why this is happening to you, and why you are going through this. I tell you, my child, that there is no reason for you to be going through this. Difficulty is more evident than what you are able to bear, and I prepare you at each step. In fact, if you do not recognize it, what you see as a deficiency is actually an opportunity for me to demonstrate my quality in your life. Where you see vanquish, I see a chance to show you that I am a better person. It is a chance for you to rise and triumph when you are experiencing pain and suffering in your own way. It is important to remember that all of this serves to prepare you for the blessings that are available to you in the future. Although it may not appear obvious at the moment, everything that you are going through is a part of a more significant plan that I am aware of. Completely. And that is for your great to grant you a future and a hope. I know it is difficult to see this when everything around you appears to be falling separated, but it is in those minutes that you must keep in mind that my vision is unbounded, whereas yours is restricted. I see the starting, and the conclusion of what I know is that the plans I have for you are plans for prospering and not for failure. I want to give you a future and a trust. I need you to think about this every time you face a challenge. I want you to see each conflict as a chance to believe me more and to acknowledge that I am in charge. Everything, in fact. When you do not receive it, I am aware that this is not an easy task. But it is in this exercise of believing that your confidence is strengthened once it has been fortified. It is one of the most were the endowments you can have when you see it, problems you may encounter. Be tempted to give up, but I tell you not to give up. Cling on to me because I am with you, and together we will triumph over this. You are not alone in this journey. I am holding your hand and directing your steps. In fact, if you do not take note of this, you will realize how much you have conquered when you have completed this test. You have grown in such a way that you have become more grounded, more strong, and more assured. What was once a ridiculous idea to bear will now become a proof of my dependability and my control in your life, my child. Just as you have been elevated by my words, so too can you be lifted by my words. You raise up others, you pass this blessing on to another, and together you will walk in my grace. I am the one who transforms suffering into reason, who transforms deficiency into quality, and who makes the unimaginable possible. I am the one who nourishes you with an affection that is unfathomable. Everlasting love, love that never fails, love that never abandons you, and this is the reason why you may have faith even in the most significant tragedies. I am aware that difficulties might cause you to doubt a variety of things, including my proximity. But I am here to ensure that I will always be there for you. You that I will never take away from you. I am the same as I have been in recent times, until the end of time. My dependability is unending and my promises are true. I am with you at every step. In fact, when the path is challenging, do not give up on me. Be apprehensive about what is to come, because I am already there. I have already made the arrangements for you to go there, and in the event that there are obstacles, I am the one who opens doors that no one can get close to, and closes doors that no one can open. I am the one who leads you to the paths that you need to take. If you come to me when you are fatigued, and when you feel that you are unable to progress, I will give you rest. I will restore your quality. I will carry you up on wings like falcons, and you will run without developing. I will do this for the glory of my title. Despite the fact that you are fatigued, you will be able to walk without passing out, because I am your quality, your shield, and your deliverer. I want you to know that I am always by your side, ready to provide support at any moment, regardless of the time or the conditions associated with each and every one of your challenges. You should be aware that I am here to provide support in overcoming problems. When you feel that exhaustion and deficiencies are overwhelming, I will provide you with the qualities that are necessary to rise above them. With my proximity close to you, you will be able to face any misfortune without being affected by it. No limitation will be able to defeat you. My love for you is everlasting, my daughter, and I am unwaveringly dedicated to providing you with all you need to go ahead. You are my most treasured child, and in you, I find tremendous delight. I have seen each tear that you have cried. I have observed and listened to every murmur and petition that you have spoken. I can assure you that none of those supplications have been ineffective. I tune into each one and respond in accordance with my ultimate will, which is always being prepared for your benefit. But in spite of the fact that the response could seem to be delayed, have faith in my most accurate timing. I'm never too early and never too late, but I am always fair on time. As you go through this period of holding up, know that I am effectively present. I am working to shape your heart, your intellect, and your circumstances, in order to prepare you for the blessings that are still to come. Do not lose hope. Instead, continue to trust me and rely on my word, which acts as a light and illuminates your path. I support everything by my word. The control of my word, and nothing could ever take away my paramount control. I understand that it may be difficult to look past the pain that you are experiencing right now in order to see the splendor that is standing by you. But I need you to cling to the assurance that something much more significant is standing by you, and I want you to believe in me when the time comes. Route ahead looks doubtful, except that I am working in your life, that I am with you, and that what you are going through, focalize, is for your extreme welfare. I realize that often you meet situations that appear unfavorable, and it is customary to. Feelings of fear or instability are normal, but it is important to remember that confidence is the foundation that will support you even in the most difficult moments. Confidence in me is not based on a single day's worth of confidence, but rather on the knowledge about my character and the assurance that I am loyal and trustworthy. When you feel anxiety filling your mind and questions beginning to surface, this is the moment when you need to hold to confidence. I never promised that you would not have problems, but I did guarantee that I would be with you every minute and that I would never fail to meet our expectations. It makes all the difference. You do not face these battles alone. I am by your side, ready to provide aid, bolster, and lead you. Confidence is a blessing I have bestowed upon you, and it is through confidence that you are able to look beyond the current circumstances. I am aware that every once in a while I am able to see that. The things that you see with your physical eyes may be upsetting, but it is important to remember that confidence is able to see beyond the obvious. It enables you to see my hand at work, even when everything around you seems to be falling apart. Every step you take in confidence is a step that brings you closer to me. A step that brings you closer to me, fortifies you and transforms you. The more you trust in me, the more you will witness my nearness, my control, and my adoration, our work in your life. Confidence is not something you have to conjure on your own. It is a blessing that I donate you, and it grows. As you continue to believe me, I understand that confidence may be tested, especially in situations when things do not go as you had trusted or when solutions seem to be delayed. But I want you to know that every minute that you wait is a chance for your confidence to grow and for your belief in me to be strengthened. I am teaching you to believe in me, not in the same way as when everything is going well, but especially when things are difficult. You could be wondering why you have to go through certain trials and why the answers to your prayers do not come instantaneously. I want you to know, my child, that there is a reason for every delay in every situation. I am working on you. I am creating your character, and I am preparing you for something more significant, something that you can, in a sense, fulfill, because I have planned it. I am aware that waiting is not easy, but I am also aware that the time spent waiting is never wasted. I am working on you, working in the circumstances around you, and when everything is input, you will see what I have done all this time. Faith is what underpins you. Amid this period, it keeps you steady when everything around you appears dubious. When you believe me indeed, without understanding why all this is happening, you permit me to act in your life in. Faith is not something that can be seen or touched, but it is something that I guide you on a path that goes to triumph, to a place of peace, bliss, and satisfaction. With each stride of confidence that you take, you are moving closer to the fate that I have set for you. It is more genuine than anything your eyes can see. It is through confidence that you interface with me, that you get to the guarantees I have for your life. It is this confidence that will empower you to overcome each impediment, to discover the quality vital to confront all challenges when you put your belief in. I am your God, and I am with you. When you choose to accept and deem when everything seems uncertain, you sow seeds that will grow abundant fruit. Do not allow fear or question to disrupt your serenity. I am with you. With every stride of self-assurance that you take, I am there to hold you, to lead you, and to encourage you. You are never alone, and even when the circumstances indicate something otherwise, I am working in your life and I am pushing you to a place of fulfillment. Triumphant confidence does not eliminate difficulties, but it does make it possible for you to face them with absolute certainty and the assurance that I am with you every single day and every single minute. Dearly beloved, I want you to know that your generosity in this ministry is a wonderful part of my overall plan. I have a divine plan to touch hearts all across the world, and with your assistance, we are constructing a future filled with faith and hope. If you click the Super Thanks button, my abundant blessings will flood over your life. I need you to proceed to trust me in order to do this. I want you to remember all the times that I have been dependable, all the times that I have safeguarded you, and all the times that I have appeared to you as my character. May this memory serve to strengthen you and give you the strength to go on. You are my child, and I love you with an unending love that is unending. When you do not understand, you may be sure that I am working, that I am acting, and that I am modifying every condition for your benefit. In conclusion, you will see how everything fits together and how each piece of the puzzle